Crafter. I'm the pro Minecrafter. Or maybe Creator.
Let's do this. Ready?
Craft.
Alright, well, this is our first episode. We are the Black and White Gamer Guys. I'm Chaz.
I'm Devyn.
And we are coming to you from wherever we are currently. And
Which happens to be here.
Right here, actually, yes. So, in this, our first episode, we are going to move that setting. Basically, we're going to take alternating weeks, and one of us is going to bring a topic to the show that the other person has no idea about prior to us recording, and then we're going to, get those good shots of reactions. So I've got the first topic.
Yeah.
Starting the show. I've been saving this topic for weeks now.
Yeah,
ready.
honestly.
Which the topic has even more validity because of some recent leaks and some possible announcements and stuff. So let's get into it. My topic for our first episode is the Assassin's Creed franchise. How do you feel?
Okay. Well, under my expert opinion, because, I'm such an expert at nothing, really.
Except for video games.
Except for video games. Whenever I first started playing Assassin's Creed, I guess you could say that it was kind of my first, set of games to be able to play at all, because I started playing whenever the 360 came out. So it's really whenever I became a gamer. So,
right.
For it being some of my first real games, Assassin's Creed, in my opinion, was one of my favorites. It was the best, one of the best out there, hands down. The first game, in my opinion, was really good. I do understand some of the flaws that people do say about it, how it's pretty much the same repetitive mission structure.
Repetitiveness is always that. IGN. Side note, IGN, you gave that game a 7. Just letting you know. You gave Assassin's Creed 1 a 7. Coming for you. Yes, repetitiveness.
I thoroughly enjoyed the game, and even before Assassin's Creed 2 came out, I booted that shit up and I played it, and I was just I love running. Running around is just great. I like the movement in the game. So, Assassin's Creed 2 comes out, and I'm like, look, this is excellent, stellar. I thoroughly enjoy Assassin's Creed 2. The only thing I just don't like is the character. I do not like Ezio, and people don't understand why
Italian.
I don't. No, it's not because he's Italian. It's
is it his Uncle Mario?
No, it's because I don't know. It doesn't seem like he has much conviction behind actually being an assassin. I understand his family was murdered. And blah, 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 I don't know.
But he just isn't. He's my family, whatever.
He just seems like a pretty boy, and
right.
He seems like a pretty boy, and I just don't know whether or not that really solidifies how badass he actually is. Because Altair is missing finger.
He's legit. He went through all of the training down to getting his finger cut off assassin.
Yes. Whenever you start the game of Assassin's Creed 1, you start with everything. And then you mess up, okay? You mess up bad. And you get everything taken away from you.
Yep.
And you have to build yourself up from the bottom up once again. And I feel like Ezio was kind of, not necessarily babied his way to the top, but I don't really feel like he was really part of the structure.
Right.
That made Assassin's Creed. I really feel as if he was kind of just born into it.
Because where other games fail to explain oh, you lost all your powers, now you have to fight to get it back, God of War.
That's the one thing about Assassin's Creed 2 I just don't like, and that's just the main character. Other than that, I like the horse riding feels really good in the game. The parkour feels really good in the game. There's not a whole lot that was really necessarily bad about it from what I can remember.
In Assassin's Creed 2?
Yeah.
Except for that one scene.
Dude, that
got me,
That was the greatest thing.
That was an Xbox turning off scene. It's a me, Mario! Now I'm out.
That was
That's
whenever I was like, yes, this game is great.
That moment for me was, that's where you're going with this? I'm out. You've lost me.
Dude.
Because that's a vital point in the game. That's first couple hours, you're getting into everything, you're doing It killed it for me.
That was great.
Have you? Because I completely agree with you. Assassin's Creed 1. There are repetitive stuff, but I can understand, especially for the time frame. There's so many things you could do to get information or track people down. Or about.
Oh, I didn't like the way they did stealth in the second game. I like the way that like integrating with the crowd worked. I think over time I've become a little bit more accepting of it, but you're still sticky now.
Right, yeah. You're just... Yep, he's so fancily dressed as an assassin. He doesn't look like he should be there at all. Yeah. I completely understand that. What about the little expansions, the Brotherhood and Revelations? Did you play? Because I played through the first one of that, but when they added multiplayer to the game, it's where I think Assassin's Creed started to fall off, because I'm not a fan of the multiplayer, and I know that people are, but I don't think it was necessary. It's not a necessary addition to a good, because they could have just spent that time adding more story to, let's say, Assassin's Creed 2, instead of having to do like the stupid yearly.
Yeah.
I know it's like Ubisoft's franchise now, and their yearly games are kind of gonna get old, but I still love the series.
See, for me, I knew that those games were a cop-out to begin with. Yeah. And so, I already didn't like Ezio as it was. So, like, playing more Ezio was just like, I just want to play Assassin's Creed 3. Just let me get beyond this dude, because I don't even care about this guy. Plus, like, the whole, like, the two hidden blade thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like... I don't know. The more I play the game, the more I kind of understand. And I like the evolution of two hidden blades, but just the fact that he didn't have to cut his fingers off.
Oh yeah, he didn't have to go through a true assassin training and all that stuff. What about Assassin's Creed 3? Have you played Assassin's Creed 3?
Yeah, I've played Assassin's Creed 3, and unfortunately, as bad of a person as this makes me, I have yet to really complete like 30%, or I only have 30% of the game completed.
I didn't get very far. I got past Connor's childhood and into the actual game just a little bit, but
yeah,
the story really, I liked the time frame, but the story just really wasn't getting me. I liked the twist at the beginning, spoiler alerts, where his dad is the enemy. I liked that plot point, but from that point on, like I don't like hunting. I love commanding the ships and all that stuff. The ship and water battles is really good, which is probably why they're doing that now for Assassin's Creed 4 and just doing the pirate thing for Assassin's Creed 4 instead of the just normal giant cities and roaming around. It's going to be all mostly on water.
Okay, so
go to Portugal and so on.
I watched a video. Shout out to Yahtzee. You're awesome. He was so right, though, about this, is that Assassin's Creed has slowly evolved into something that it isn't anymore.
Yes.
And I don't like that, and it's not fair. But there's just so much to not do. It's probably the best way to put it. There's just so much to not do that it's taken away from what Assassin's Creed was. And I like that. I like that he put it that way, because it really is like that. Like, whenever it comes out Assassin's Creed, whenever you're playing the first Assassin's Creed, you're not dicking around with hunting.
Right. Yeah, you don't have to do that. That is a completely just pointless part to Assassin's Creed 3, and you have to do it. There's a point in time where you are forced to do it as a tutorial thing, and that is where I gave up on Assassin's Creed 3 at first. I went back and played through all of that part, but it was just like, oh yeah, you gotta go hunt. You go put some food down, wait for a deer to come up. I don't want to do that. I don't care enough. You could have shown me a cutscene of Connor learning his hunting skills. Cool. Neat.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I think the other thing, too, is like we finally got our hatchet in Assassin's Creed 3 after seeing it in Assassin's Creed 1. And it took, 3-4 years for it to make that happen? 4 years?
No,
7?
longer than that, yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, wow. 6 years.
6 years.
6 years to get a hatchet. And a crossbow. Hatchet and crossbow. That took that long.
Yeah, the next game... Oh, I saw this... Someone brought this up the other day. that in Assassin's Creed 2, it takes less time to reload your weapon than in Assassin's Creed 3. To reload the gun, the
Really?
gun, yeah. So
I thought that was really dumb. I think the worst part about Assassin's Creed 3 was the change in controls. The change in controls really threw me off. I did not enjoy having to manually reload everything, because you couldn't just shoot the gun and then it reload itself. You had to push a button to reload it, which is dumb by all means. And
I moved over from console to PC, going from the other Assassin's Creed games to 3. So that was a huge jump for me. And to tell you the truth, like, it doesn't feel very comfortable on a PC trying to move the camera with the mouse and then move yourself with 100 keys on a keyboard. It's not fluid at all. It definitely is a controller game. But yeah, that is any time in any game that you have to manually reload a gun when it's out of bullets is terrible.
Yeah.
Or it's a pump.
It's a pump action. It's a pump action fun time. And so, it's just the change of controls that threw me off, and then on top of that too, like starting off the game, feeling like I have everything, really threw me off too.
Oh yeah.
Because like I was already able to jump really far. I was already able to put my hands around to grab things if I was off balance.
Right.
Like, it really threw me off, and then going back into it, I think I was still able to do that with Connor. And Assassin's Creed 1 was just way too much development. Assassin's Creed 2 added way too much to parkour. And 3, they were just like, you did it already. Don't worry about all that. And I was like, but I do, because I'm a new person.
Yeah.
I think I like building up from a new person as far as Assassin's Creed goes.
Because except for the whole Ezio trilogy thing, it is more fun to like develop as a new assassin and learn why they're doing things. Because the beginning of Assassin's Creed 2, and again, I like Ezio, like knowing about Ezio's background and why he's becoming an assassin is more interesting than and going through the steps of becoming an assassin is way more interesting than hunting.
Yes.
Way more interesting than hunting. Connor kind of goes through that, but it gives you most of everything with his dad in the beginning part.
Yeah. That thing too, I think I really liked. Was his name Artemis? What was it? Artemis?
In 3?
In 3, yeah. His mentor.
Oh, I don't recall. I haven't played since.
There's only so many Greek.
Yeah.
aliens.
Might have been Artemis.
Either way, I think that guy was pretty cool. I liked him, especially after watching Django. After watching Django, for having this guy be my mentor, I thought that was pretty cool.
That was awesome. I wish he could have killed Ben Franklin as his dad, because Ben Franklin was annoying. That's all I gotta say about that.
I thought it was funny that he was just like outside. I'm Ben Franklin. It's like, dude, I know you. You're gonna do a thing with the key and you're gonna almost die. Electricity!
Good things with those black girls that no one's gonna know about.
Nope.
So Assassin's Creed 4. What are your thoughts? What are you predicting?
Okay, well, are they gonna use Connor? They're not gonna use Connor, right?
They said they haven't really announced anything. All we have is a poster that says Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Possibly a new assassin, possibly a new hero.
I thought there was a picture already. Yeah. So, as far as Assassin's Creed 4 goes, I'm pretty stoked on that because I thoroughly enjoy the series. You know what? I forgot. I played a lot more as Desmond in 3.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like that.
I like Desmond too. I want Desmond's story to happen. I just know that since Ubisoft has such a cash grab with Assassin's Creed, because they know they can sell a million units every year, they're never going to end it. They're never going to give us Desmond's story.
I really need to play 3.
All the way through?
Yeah.
I need to finish 3 as well.
Maybe we're just talking out of our asses right now. And
That's very likely. Yeah, we should finish 3 between now and Black Flag, which will be this year, of course, because Assassin's Creed is a yearly game now.
But I'm thoroughly stoked for it now that it's Pirates. It's a new dude. I'm okay with this. I don't know how okay I am now knowing that Assassin's Creed is slowly delving into something it doesn't need to be.
Right, and just moving further and further away from the roots of being Assassin's Creed. Like, you took this creed to be an assassin to protect
Justice as a whole.
yeah, throughout time.
God.
And that's just kind of falling off, and that seems to be like a background laying story of like, oh, you're blah 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 blah, you did this this and this. Which, I mean, they bring that more back around in 3 because it definitely fell off with Ezio. Because after you play Assassin's Creed 2 and you finish that, there shouldn't be another step. You have the staff, you have the apple, you've got the things that you were protecting. There shouldn't be
More so,
yeah. So
yeah, it really is a story about Desmond. It isn't about the assassins.
right.
They really do need to bring it back into reality. I don't know.
So
I think I can get behind it because it's so far away. It's so the time difference in between 1 and 2. I think I can.
Like
I think I can get behind it.
300 years. Something
Yeah,
like that.
I can get behind that because there's too much going on there. But at the same time, it's like they're all assassins. It's kind of weird. It's kind of. I mean, it's already hard, it's already weird enough that one person who is an assassin has ancestors who are assassins. So far away.
right. Exactly.
What are the odds of that? But that just makes them more of the hero. Which
So.
more Desmond is what I need.
And since he's inside all those minds, because we like every time we play as Desmond, he learns something new all the time. He's got the blade now as well. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. So I mean, he's learning stuff. But so I think basically we'll finish every episode with whether we agree on our decision about the game or we disagree. So I'm pretty solid that we agree that the Assassin's Creed franchise is a good franchise. It's just starting to move away from what it used to be.
We'll talk about that one another time. I think I got another good one.
Oh, do you?
I got a good one.
So next week, Devyn will bring the topic to us, and we will figure out what's going on. You guys will already know the topic because it'll be in the title of the video. Other than that, I need Devyn for the subscribe, comment, like thing.
So we'll just
We'll
put it up here, I guess. Subscribe, like.
I don't know.
Here's our
YouTube's changing everything all the time.
That's right.
It's gonna be
it's gonna be in
around.
the video.
Oh yeah, we can put little boxes.
it's
I
not
totally forget that we can.
It's in the sidebar.
Editing.
The love box.
The love box.
That's what some people call it. They call it the love box.
The love box.
sidebar.
Oh, because they're giving us love down below. Wait. No. They're giving us comments of love down below.
Yes.
Understood. Okay. We will see you guys next week when Devyn brings the topic. So thanks for watching. Bye.
Peace out.